Am I live? Let me put this out to
Fell for this
oh,
football.
crap, what did I do? Mm-hmm. Let me find me in the YouTube land, family. I'm not on Facebook, but I'm on. There I go. Land, family. I found myself. Let me get a few shares out. Let me put this to some of my people this morning. Nope. Let me share it over here. Let me like it first of all. What it do, meat freak, brother Maurice? What it do, brother? Sheena B, what's popping with you? Thank y'all for tapping in. Antonio T, what's up? Brother, I just came on to do a little live. I'll give you some midday action. Y'all know, family. It was such a busy morning. I said, let me go and get some of these lives out here. And I decided just to come on YouTube. I wasn't going to go on Facebook. But I'm gonna share the link to Facebook. But how y'all doing, beautiful family? As you can see, I'm just tapping in this morning because it was a little rough this morning, people. I thought we had some interesting things go down, but you know it is what it is. So I said, let me come on in, talk to the family, do a Q&A. If you got anything on y'all mind, questions y'all want to ask me, I'm here for it. So if there's anything you got on your mind that you want me to ask, Bishop, what to do? Sherry, Allen, good afternoon. I was about to say good morning. Good evening, family. Good midday for y'all tapping in. Put it in a couple of these spots and stuff. I'll put it over here. You know, if you got anything y'all got on y'all chest you want me to answer, I'm gonna do my best to answer it. John Campbell, what up? You know, just a couple things. Sheena JP6, what it do? Michelle 69, what it do? I'm just getting up here. This sometimes this madness that's going on is just it'll drive you crazy. So I want to sit back and chop it up with the family for a minute. You know, see how y'all feel about everything that's going on. Can y'all can y'all see um, the madness that we seeing? I'm done sharing. I really didn't need to share, but I'm back now. What it do, fam? Today was an interest. Rhoda Akins. Yeah, today was an interesting day. Just to sit down, thinking on some of the stuff we've been going through. As I was seeing, it made me contemplate some things. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm feeling way better, Sheena B. I just be looking at certain things, man. I guess today put a lot of stuff in perspective for me. You know, it put a lot of stuff in perspective for me. How I was looking at certain things, you know, especially these things called these fake friendships that you be seeing going on. I think, and this was some good to come out of this too. You know what I'm saying? Just dealing with this this politics. I think, as E. Mays would say, I'm in the infant stage on what's going on. Okay, my brother Ballard and tapped in. You know, we're in the infant stage. Seeing things that's going on, even with you know, with us doing this podcast, and I just see it. Y'all know I'm gonna get in trouble because I run my mouth too much. So I'm trying to not go left and just stay neutral on certain things. But I just I'm telling y'all, family, I done seen some stuff popping on. I guess because I be, you know me, I have a problem. I'll be looking on You missed the last few mornings. Oh, nothing. It was nothing. This to me is just what you seeing. Like you seeing a lot of fake stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just to me, it's the people behind the message that's pushing these messages out here. That's is just funny, you know. Like I say, and then I appreciate y'all for tapping in, but it's Flint. I believe it's gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? It'll work itself out of this. We like it's just when you see a lot of craziness, but when you got to get a lot of man, you got to get so many move. It's so many moving parts, and what you seeing is everybody want to be the. It's a bunch of chiefs and no Indians. I done seen stuff just to me. I be finding crazy, man. I don't see how. Yeah, Flint do need to. Sarah P, what it do? Flint will rise up, JP6, and this is what I'm responding to. If y'all know, Flint will rise up, man. But I'm not saying you getting the best of Flint. I think if when the people really get more invested. But now you see why people be so. Now I can understand why people don't be invested in this politics game. I think that's really a bad thing. We need to be more knowledgeable on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I just think we get out here. I seen some stuff with people that talk about people, be smiling in their face, backbiting, and I see people be running behind this situation. I just be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to we're gonna bring y'all the news, keep pushing what we pushing and like far as people thinking like, well, they've been cut off or it ain't y'all, it's me. I just can't. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be with the faking and shaking. You know what I'm saying? It'd be so much. It'd be so much back. This JP6, you right. I think what happened, the leadership, because I was thinking about it like how when you hear the stories, I love to sit at the older, like I would call them, I'm gonna use the language that we use, but understand y'all call them older elders. I like to say the OGs. And then when you get to seeing like certain things that like I love to sit at the OGs, whether it's the woman or the man, and listen to them when they talk, and that's why with me, I love a lot of the old movies. You know what I'm saying? Where don't get me wrong, I was caught up in my days where I liked the Boys in the Hood, Colors, and Menace to Society, all them Billy and all them type of movies. But me, I know a lot of people might don't like it. I like Harlem Nights. I like The Godfather of Harlem. I like A Devil Wears a Blue Dress. When black, even though and I like Rosewood. You know what I'm saying? I even like Mississippi Burning. But even though it seemed like them was tragedies, but it was like what blacks would be forced to get together. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The things that we was thinking, like was doing back then, that'd be my vision. Like why we can't get back to when we want to build something. We so quick, and the jealousy that's going on here is unbelievable. I ain't never seen people be so much like jealousy like this. You know what I'm saying? If you doing something, you know what I'm saying. If they ain't over, they not supporting you. Man, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and to me, it's like the. That's what I said. I'm not I'm not gonna lie and say I'm a full scholar of the Bible, but I do try to sit down. Uh, yes, yeah, our grandparents they knew the value. You know what I'm saying? But now we get caught up in we want to be next to Mr. Johnny. We want to be living out here. We done forgot about how to make our own neighborhoods good. We done went from we don't want to produce nothing. We just consumers. But and believe me, man, I be sitting up when I be talking to different races. You know what I'm saying? It's like how they show unity and how we don't show unity. But I also be telling them like, have y'all been up under the conditions we've been up under? You know what I'm saying? Believe me, I be pushing back. I don't just, I ain't gonna let nobody never just say anything. But I know from just sitting back and looking, shit, I was lost. Yeah, I believe me, I was lost. I was one of them who wasn't paying attention. But when you get up, but the worst thing you can do when you wake up and you start seeing that how many people are asleep, and then you see the ones who got a little something, but they use their wisdom to really to mess over their people for the better themselves and not helping all. You know what I'm saying? I done seen so much. Believe me, it's some things that I should have never said. I would have forgave or get back, but I done things like that. But I will tell you this: I have learned the lesson. You know, I have really learned that lesson about. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't AP6. We ain't got no freedom fighters here, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You go back and you go back and look, man. They didn't beat up though. They didn't bounced. Man, these people ain't got time because you can't. We so far apart, but yet we so close together on just ideologies, our thinking. You know what I'm saying? We pull things off, man, and be into it with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's to me, it's like they motion stealers. If they think you got motion, they gonna flop over here to you and do what they want to do. They don't understand the hard work. You know what I'm saying? That going in. You know what I'm saying? I believe me, I be watching things. I sit back, I watch how people to tell you they cool, try to tear your stuff down. Yeah, we fighting the wrong fight. JB6, we gonna continue to be fighting the wrong fight. Reason we gonna have problems, you would have thought. The way Miss Biggs was out here getting them recalls, it would have been all hands on deck. You would think it would have been all hands on deck, but it'd be so much, so much backbiting behind the scenes that you know what I'm saying. And you ain't gonna even when you get together, people ain't gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I would love to go to these. That's why I don't open my mouth when I go to these forums. These get to. I mean, when they be having these leadership forums, really, I ain't gonna go. And I don't get me wrong, I respect everybody. That's what I'm saying. But you know what? It's JP JP6. It's so many ulterior motives going on. You have a person who want to tear the whole thing down if it ain't on them. I'm just telling. I done watched it. I done see people. I done watch people get mad if you ain't doing what they. I ain't never seen so many people. So many individuals who want to try to control what you doing. I never seen this. I never seen so many people. They so quick. I made you this and that. But then when you be looking at what they doing, they ain't doing nothing. Or a person just want to sit up under you or sit around you, be calling themselves coming around just, want to sit up, see what we can get off of you, stuff like that. Man, I done seen so much pettiness go on, man. I done seen people be so mad. Just it's so much pettiness here, man, and I understand why the youth don't really want to deal from my age group on up. I see it. I see why we so far apart. That's why I'm like, if these really the Bible thumpers, if you can see the time. That's all I be saying to the Christians. To even to anybody, if you really you believing in that book and you know what that book saying, you should understand the time. You should understand the time. So many have been came before us trying to get this thing together for us, but we don't. Pre El Mundo, what it do? But we don't know how to. We don't know how to come together. It shouldn't. It could have been a lot of things. Could have been did. It could have been a lot of things, but we don't get it. That's why I always say they was murder men TV. What it do? Mm, I get it. So many people, man. If you can't even come together on just putting truth out there, man. You know what I'm saying. This election, I think what this election did, it brought it showed people for who they really is. I'm not talking about the elected officials. I'm talking about us. The ones who not running. I'm talking about us. You know what I'm saying? Like we really make things more worse, but and plus because we really not educated on voting on what's going on. We get caught up. This my friend. I'm gonna vote for this person I like. You know what I'm saying? And it's like And I'll use Clack as the example, and I get it. But when you don't have money, and I did like what Miss Gladys said this morning, these things was already set up, but look how we be confused and don't even be knowing what's going on. When Eric Mays talked about all the dark literature that was coming out, wasn't nobody listening. Wasn't nobody listening. You already know this. You can go watch. I can't think of the old movie. This was back in the day, and it's funny because it's Time Cop with Jean Claude Van Damme. When they was going back in time, and what it really was the guy that was running for president. And I think this movie was in the 90s. He was going back in time because he wanted the money. That's how they was gonna get he was gonna win the president. He was talking about the money. That's how it was gonna be done. When you running up against a machine and you ain't got your stuff together, you gonna run into this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the election made me. Yeah, it brought out it brought out dirtiness. You know what I'm saying? Really, it brought the truth out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching everything, man. But I watched it from the last one. I seen how the last election was, the one in 21 or 22. I watched how that was. I watch how people, man, they'll play games, dog each other. You know what I'm saying? To dog each other and then be right back up in there. I don't work like that, man. And I made a mistake like that. And I do understand when they say if God can forgive, why you can't forgive people and God forgive you. I get that. Yeah, and me too, JP6. Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I believe that too, but this and that's why I'm brought up what Miss Gladys said this morning. I mean, brought it what she said this morning on the bump. She was telling truth. It was this thing is already together. That's how you can get a Quincy in. That's how you can get a Liddell in when she wasn't living here for 10 months. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not shooting down Miss Inez Brown. I believe she a good person. But politically, she was part of the she was with it. And people gotta, you know what I'm saying? If I'm saying that, you can't be mad at that. Cause there's no way that Liddell should have wrote, but that's neither here nor there. It went through. But you know what I'm saying? This political thing been so messed up that it's gonna continue to go like that. It might be, but she won here. You're right. She probably is the fairy was down there in Maryland, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but it was people that was supporting her, JP6, that was here. They not gonna admit to it. They never not gonna admit to it that they was pushing for Liddell. You know what I'm saying? But maybe Liddell ain't rocked the way they went. I mean, then wasn't gonna go the way they went, and you see what happened. And if you ain't think she did nasty stuff here, I don't know, but see what it is, Flint. It's you can easily get away when you got the right connections. You know what I'm saying? When you got the right connections, people like that's what I was saying about the thing with Maurice Davis. Maybe it should have been held back. Shouldn't have did that. Yeah, you right. And I'm 100%. But it was what's up, Shard in the building. No, I just came back on Shotty Shard. You know what I'm saying? I just came back on because I was watching a lot of little stuff that I just was like, I seen it today and I was like, let me come on back on here because, it's just, I don't just go not, but it's shit, JP said, yeah, probably looking at us. That's what they probably looking at our asses. But I mean, when you see it, but when nobody listening, when what's her name? The former state rep down in Detroit, Cynthia A. Johnson. Sorry, beloved, if I messed up your name. I didn't get it right off, but bright young sister. She said it. And I don't know how people don't want to look. We doing the wrong thing. We study going to council like we're gonna make them change. Yeah, but DC might take their politics might be a little different, JP6, than our Flint road. Because you can see, and that's why you know what I'm saying. I feel like we should be having buses, but loaded up going down in Lansing. You go down there and press them, then they get up here. But This was Gretchen last year anyway. I mean, it's her last term anyway. So how much pressing can you do? Like, how much more can you do? You're gonna have to go to somebody. You then they gotta go to your enemy to get help. Cause that's what it's looking like. We can cry to the Democrats all we want. We, JP6, I know they wouldn't. That's why they here. That's why they I know they wouldn't cut it in DC. They'd have been, man, they'd have been indicted the little games they playing. You know what I'm saying? But what can you do when you got a former state rep? Look how they was at Cynthia Johnson because she was telling the truth. Look how they do. Look how they didn't. Man, they was trying to get Rashida Tlaib ball here. I can't think of the sister from Minnesota, the squad. Look how look how they want to go ahead. They don't know how to politic here, man. Believe me, it's terrible, and I just think it's sad. But this, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it is what it is. But just know 18 gonna still be here. We're gonna be reporting the news. We're gonna give you this. I'm gonna try to bring more shows to you. I got some good ideas coming up. I'm gonna keep the motion. Not kind of to myself. I'm behind the scenes. Just know I got some new stuff. I'm gonna be popping up. Check my phone. I'm gonna be popping up with some stuff. So I'm just doing what we're gonna keep doing. Like I'm not finna get off into no back and forth and be trying. Like I said, we be the under the council 9 o'clock. We out because really, what you gonna get until you get some real people and get some real change, and the people want to get up. I feel like we in the defense. I mean, in the field with the dry bones. God said, prophesize to the winds. It got to be some. The wind's gonna have to blow on these people for the dry bones in the valley in the valley of death. It's gonna have to be some winds got to blow on the citizens of Flint to wake up. Well, nobody's saying that when they was hearing Chris Dale, the Maroney, the label, Wanda Smith. Good evening to you. I mean, good afternoon. When AC Doom is done, be saying, look, those who stay will pay. You know what I'm saying? You done seen Mama Claire McClinton coming down there asking for 16 million. They was never had no intentions on why would they fix the houses? Get the houses fixed for y'all to stay here. They want you gone. Why would they do that? That didn't make sense for them to push this through for you can get you know what I'm saying, get that. It's not, you have to understand it's a new Flint coming. Like I was saying before, this long range game they playing. This we still be thinking with the short range game. Okay, the 4 years from now, like I was telling y'all with Project 2025. So with y'all, I'm voting for her. So when she get in 20 this year, so what you 28, you're gonna be looking at something different. You're gonna have to hope she stay in because she only got 2 terms. So the most she can stay in is, you know what I'm saying, like 32. Then what after that? You're gonna be praying that you know what I'm saying? Come on now. Like when we gonna wake up and start realizing we have to build something. You see, every other race can come in here and make something of themselves. And we did all the fighting for they can come in here with no problem. We can get some of these benefits. I mean, like, come on, really? Yeah, but I see they down there they do it, but up here, you know, it's a lot of BS going on. But you know, it got to be some help. I never seen, like I said, Mr. Cynthia A. Johnson said the Democratic Party. Right, JP6, we're gonna have to fight for ourselves because what we doing, we don't get up and go down, and I do believe you're gonna need that court. You gonna need, like I say, it's just not us suffering, but when you get somebody like a councilwoman like a Judy Priestley can come on and say her water's not messed up, like you got a mayor, and that don't do nothing for you, but you can get mad, and let me say this, and this how real as I am. I don't even rock, you know what I'm saying, with the former mayor, but she ain't lying tell y'all that the water is good. And the people couldn't eat, like, regardless of whatever the other BS that was said, like the dirtying up of her. You know, that was from your current mayor. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand how they can even be like they mad when her administration was getting attacked left to right, Monday through Sunday. And I will give this, I mean, give credit to what credit is due. When y'all got them out and put this one in, this is what happened. When y'all got Maurice Davis out, Liddell got in. This is what happened. But don't nobody see none of that. And nobody see that. But you mean to tell me y'all would rather have somebody in that will lie and say that the water is good? Now, I didn't vote for JP6 when I didn't vote for Neely. Let me tell you that right now. I didn't even know Weaver and voted for Weaver. I voted for Weaver because I thought listen, I thought she was doing good. I was over there just, you know what I'm saying, and I don't want to hash because I was saying I wouldn't, and this ain't no shot or nothing, but I just can't believe how, yeah, I couldn't believe. Same thing that happened here. The opera money went in the general fund. Yeah, she left 25, she left 20 million that's supposedly been found. I don't know how you can find some money now. If I walk out of here, there's a bag of 20 million right here. I found that. That's fine and some. But if if it's where it's that, but we went for that. People go for that. People go for that. That's what I'm saying. It's like when you see and how how this thing is moving. You got, and a lot of people don't want to hear the Jordan Sheraton book. That book exposed a lot of things, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Yeah, but what the lovely Cynthia A. Johnson said. She said because he doing what they want him to do. He understood the assignment. That's why you can see his wife can be elected and ain't did nothing that I know of. You know what I'm saying? That's why when they thought that the state was gonna relieve the school debt, she wanted to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna say, but it was like these photo ops. Like that's why when I be seeing pictures put up all them photo ops, I don't go for that. I do want Kamala to get in because I want Flint to be one of her things. But if she gonna get in and come and deal with this situation in Flint, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't come just tell me about we got this study gonna know what is we gonna come do because we're gonna constantly have a study here because the water not fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is the residents and you saying up there, man? I think Flint been filled from down there everybody with the residents. But you gotta. I guess this time, yeah. I mean, it's a good read, and I get you, JP6. We in a terrible situation because I want to know if Kamala get in. I wonder if she gonna come down here and deal with this thing in Flint. But if she don't, and it's the same situation as you seeing the people being eventually forced out, then what? But this the games that we got to go through. And that's terrible to keep going through this. We gotta sit up here. I will vote really for whoever willing to help the people. Yeah, right. The illusion of choice. That's what you get. That's why we can get up here. That should be really what is sad that we having a cluster study. That we gotta have that. This is what is sad. That was a man made disaster. But you ain't none of them going to jail. But I do something wrong, they'd lock my ass up with no problem. And then would be mad if I sit up there and said something like what I did wrong. Like, man, you see so much BS going on, man. Yeah, this is America. So you can't, regardless. Oh, I ain't going. Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, I'm just saying when you see it, but then this will make this so crazy. We'll sit up here be fighting amongst each other, and look what's going on. Now tell me who lost. Tell me who lost. We be fighting amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna tell nobody what they can and can't do. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. But what can you do? See? Said you're right. They aren't being prosecuted because they're all Dems. I live in Alabama. This Republican AG is prosecuting corrupt Dems in 6 months. We've been had two prosecuted in the last month. That's what I'm saying. Until you can get that together, man. Until you get it, but that's the system that we living in. This is how they lose. This is how would when Democrats mess up. You have to sometimes you have to deal with your own. You'll lose the vote of the people playing games because this person doing everything you won't know. Not if the people not right. That's why I was looking at the no, Neely shouldn't be getting help. No, the citizens of Flint is dying. Cancer cluster studies. This is crazy. And you mean to tell me something like he can get up on there? That should be a pariah saying the water good. And people can tell you they got funny stuff coming out their water smelling it. So basically he telling you that what's going on is not real. Go to his office with a gallon of that water and let's see if he drank it. Fresh and you know what? I will come to your crib to film you turning that water on, filling that jug up, bringing it to City Hall, and bringing it to him or them council people, especially Judy. She need two jugs since she's saying the water not bad. And we go take it up there. You seeing people showing they filters how bad it is. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, Flint gonna be lost until they get some people who really care. And it seem like the ones who, you know what I'm saying, is when you battling the system, man, and these people got money. Listen, they paying to keep this thing going. That's why, you know, that's why I guess we in the thing that we in. That's why I be looking at some of these pastors when I be seeing them, not all, but the ones we seeing. That's why I be looking at them like, yeah, it is. I have no idea. Is this what we doing? You have to ask. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we have people. Oh my goodness, this leadership here thing. Oh my goodness, it's just crazy. And Flint, you can come. Anybody can come to Flint and be a leader. That's what I'm assuming now. Anybody can come to Flint and be a leader. Yeah, because that's just really what's happening. You being led. I'm telling you, they being led by a wolf, leading the sheep, telling the sheep, "You elect me. I'm gonna be a vegan," and that's what it is. Man, y'all see how it is. Oh, most definitely, that's what it is. But not just that. Shit, her husband was a state rep. But I will give him this. He's a hell of a master politician. I give him that because when you playing with, it's like oh, peace, Sister Taliba. Good evening. I mean, good afternoon to you. It is what it is until we figure it out. A lot of things is just until we get serious and quit letting people come up. That's why Mays was so mad. That's why I keep. How you do? That's why I keep saying you got to clean house. No, 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 Mark. I never said he was. I never. I give him credit on far as him beating the people that's running against him. That's why I'm giving him credit. That I didn't. I ain't say he. I ain't say he was a beloved mayor. Didn't say that. And that's why he won. And I've been said that he had 94.7 million of a war check, and it showed you that people can be bought off. That's what that showed you with Flint. Yeah, but this like what people don't know. This the big thing. Why ain't no money went to north of the Flint River? Why ain't no money going north of the Flint River? See, we go to talking about that. No, I ain't going. We just talking about. I was just talking about politics. It wasn't no in particular thing. I was just saying, far as like why we get people that's elected and what's going on. That's all I was talking about. Right, Mark, and I agree with you. I agree with you. That's why I'm saying you have to down there. Shit. Yeah, yeah. It wasn't nothing particular. I really just was a Q and A. I'm really just going off what people are saying. What I want to know. I ain't going. Like we just talking. I was just saying, just really just having. It was just a Q and A. Whatever y'all asked me, I was gonna answer to my best of my knowledge. Good afternoon, Michelle Smith. No, because I just wanted to come back and clear some stuff up really from early. It's just like, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna get mad at nobody. You know what I'm saying? We all grown. We got to do this. Ain't the first time. That's the only thing I'll be trying to get people to understand. This ain't the first time, but I think if we had people, true leadership that will go on and stand up. Oh yeah, believe me. This what we doing. Believe me, I've been had these conversations with my uncle. I would love to bring my uncle on here that would give y'all really the down about Flint. I swear to God, I be on them, but I know it'll turn this thing out. Yeah, yeah, like I could tell you about that. Yeah, well, this Mark Hutchinson, Neely is unique in that he could care less about his people. Never saw that before. Sharp, James, Marion, Barry were also corrupt, but took care of their people. Neely is the new ninja. And that's what you saying. He brought it into me. Like I've been said this. I said, I feel like Flint was being ran by you know, the house Negroes. They keep it. And it was more about oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I liked him, but the people liked him, Marion Barry, regardless of what they said. You know, they brought him. You know what I'm saying? Because he did for the people. You know, and it's like that's how you see. You see what we've been going through. Everybody, they 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? It was. Listen, man. If y'all knew, yeah, nah. I'm just from going back, Marion Barry. I thought he was good. You know what I'm saying? You know. I thought the system went at him, you know what I'm saying, to set him up. But, but they always do that. You know, that really, man, this government, if you can go see back to Martin Luther King with COINTELPRO, like we wouldn't be having these. These all been set up. That's why I told y'all, if you go watch The Distinguished Gentleman where Eddie Murphy played in, you might don't like the movie, but it was a comedy. But if you really look at it like I watch movies and I sit back and I'm gonna tell you what made me want to go ahead and start looking at him because I like Dick Gregory. Dick, how many of y'all watched The Green Mile? And can y'all tell me what was the meaning of the Green Mile? Yeah, the Green Mile. And I watched Dick Gregory break down the Green Mile story. And a lot of people were not even paying attention because Stephen King did it, if I'm not mistaken. But it was really about Jesus. But the way they did it, you couldn't understand. John, what was he? Yeah. See, a lot of people didn't really look at to get the meaning behind it because you couldn't understand it because it was like it's back in the day. He going to he in prison. But if you really go down and look at it when he broke it down, it made me say, "Damn." When I was looking at it, like that was a clever way to put it up in there. And then nobody, if you go watch, you can go pull it up when you look at Dick Gregory breaking down the Green Mile. Man, it blew my mind when he started as he was breaking it down and when you start seeing it. Because what was it like? Tom Hanks was done. It was, if you look at it when they took him when what's my man name? Tom Hanks when he took him to the house and and when he was healing everybody, remember Tom Hanks had he would take the poison, whatever they had out of him pushing out. Yeah. Yeah, and listen, now that's what I'm saying, Mark. But this what they do. That's just like what was my man that was running down there in Florida. He was gonna run for governor, and he got outed. You know what I'm saying? He messed up. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like we do this to our own self, and it's like, man, like a lot of things we really don't be looking at. So now I watch. You know what I'm saying? I look at deeper meanings behind it. Maybe I'll be overthinking on some stuff. Yeah, that's just like with Bill Clinton. We can say Bill Clinton was set up. What woman gonna keep some stuff when the lady told her, "Well, you got to keep that dress. You got this and that." And that's such a corrupt thing. They've been doing politicians like that. They get something on you, and for we can go bend you this way or bend you that way. It is what it is. You know, we just have to. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta. When you playing in this game of politics, man, as I call it, devil's playground. What you think gonna happen? I mean, but this the world we live in, and that's why I be you right. So many messages, but if you go look at it when you seen when they crucified, but like I say, go watch Dick Gregory. What's the name? And you'll see Cicero McGill would have do when you see that when he break it down. That's why I don't. Yeah, I'm just these people. Yes, on YouTube. I'm just letting people know I'm live on YouTube because I've been getting calls, so I ain't answering the phone. Yeah, so I'm telling them on YouTube because I guess I didn't really tell everybody I was coming on. I was just coming on. Right, but don't but see, but when we talk about this story, when we say this, people forget that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to tell the truth. They want you to go along. We got our own to propagate a lot of this BS that be going on. It be our own. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so it's like, you know, it is what it is. It is, man, it is what it is. It's just that they want you to act like this ain't you ain't seeing what you really seeing. That's what I'm saying. When you look at people, certain things that you saying that's going on, ain't nobody really. Flint would be people wouldn't be look. Just go look at the ENA board, how that's going down. Just look at that. Like it's no checks and balances. The city council supposed to be a checks and balance for the mayor. I get it. Every mayor, their goal is to get them 5 to 6 votes. They can get what they want, but you're not giving the people nothing. The water not fixed. You don't see the new ones that came on council wasn't hollering nothing about water, but when they wasn't on there, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about the water. So it's just like it is what it is. I know it was segregated. I remember my granny used to tell me the stuff. Like I was listening. That's why I tell y'all about Beecher. Beecher didn't have no black stand out there till that tornado hit. These ain't no things that I just be coming up with. These are stuff my uncles done and told me. Like we try to act like everything was just peace and glory. Like they want us to forget. We the only race that supposed to forgive and forget what happened to us. But you don't hear no other race gonna forget what didn't happen to them. Like I remember, I watched the news. I was listening to some of these politicians. Was like I was looking at some of these people. I'm like, damn, from Fox to CNN and MSNBC. Like, oh, that was a long time ago when that happened. What do you mean? Shit. I mean, it's so crazy. But until we wake up and we can get all these fakes that's running. These fake people that's putting themselves up here. And believe me, that George Sheridan book didn't have to open my eyes up when it was talking about fires, activists, people being paid off. You can see that. That don't take no rocket scientist to see that. We might sit up and don't say nothing when you see, but what it is, a lot of people are scared to call out certain things. They don't want to lose what they got going on, or they don't want being feel damn, like 'em, or be feeling like they being attacked. Like you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not finna sit up here and say everybody like I'm learning that new word. Them friends, them not friends. How we been friends. Like I'll be saying, like some stuff I'll be saying, man, it's just like I ain't with it, and I'm back to how I was before I became on this. I'm not going with that. Ain't no you dissing me and we all back cool. I might let some stuff go, but if you because really, where I come, we wouldn't even be doing that. I ain't never seen no people do this, man, so much backbiting. I tried to avoid that. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but when you be saying this person can come talk about this person to you and then I was like, you supposed to stand on what you believe in. If you said it like the stuff I say, man, I say on the phone, I say it to your face. I'm not saying I'm no gangster or I can whip. No, I'm just gonna if I said it, I'll stand on it. I ain't gotta do all this. I ain't gonna go back. Oh, I ain't say that. No, if I said it, I'll stand on it. If I'm wrong, that's why y'all seen if some misinformation got put out, I came back on here and cleared that up. You know what I'm saying? If it is, I'm man enough to go admit any of my wrongs. If it's something, I get it together. I have no problem when coming back, clearing it up. No, it did, but really the government should have been sued for that. But you had people sitting up here and they act like Reaganomics was the best. You know what I'm saying? But we can get these movies Snowfall talked about like they gave Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. Gave him all that time, and he was funding something. Man, it's unbelievable. But don't nobody understand that. Like you can have all this Oliver North. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get what you're saying. This is what I'm doing. I can't really touch on that. This is what we doing. Them my peoples over there. You know what I'm saying? They in my blood, but they found I grew up with them, so I would never speak on that. And some of them my OGs. So, nothing with it do 704 Charlotte Bone News and Sports, but it's terrible. Yeah, it did. But who brought the crack here? Who designed it? Go look at the Black Panther Party, and people wonder why we have such a affinity with the police. And I say this all the time. You can see a white man with a gun. I'll give you a better example. What it do, Derek Smart? Uh, I give you a better example. Like what happened at the church when the white guy came in and killed them. He was able to leave. They found him. He got Burger King and got took in. They don't do that to us. They can go disarm a white person, but when it comes to us, they knock us down, and it be like it's all right. But it's been going on for so long. The Tamir Rice, a kid getting a what's name? It's like with us, it's saying like kill first, ask questions later. But with everybody else, like I get tired of when I feel like we gotta and basically what we doing when we go into the schools and stuff, we being indoctrinated to know how to act in Western civilization. And I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. That's what we being for. When you gotta hear, you gotta do this. We gotta make white people feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? We got to make y'all feel comfortable for y'all can go. Not all, but some. But the majority, you be saying, "Oh, you got to feel comfortable. You got to act this way." Just look at Obama. It's the same playbook. Just look. He was. You know what I'm saying? He fit the criteria that they could deal with. That goes back to Jackie Robinson. I remember my father used to tell me this because I'll be like, when he was heavy into baseball. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather would be telling us, it's like Jackie Robinson wasn't the best one. He was the one that could take what they was given. When he was saying, they would hit him all this stuff they was doing. But that was only business why he came in. They weren't finna take some other moments to tell me, said it was something you'd have did that day to get their ass whooped. You'd have had to kill him out there. But see, we don't hear them stories. Even when you watch that Jackie Robinson story, watch 42 when the owner said why he did that, because how they did another player, they broke him down. Look how many people they did a soldier story. You go look at that. But we supposed to sit up here and be like, okay, that's cool. Go look at the Donald Sterling when he said, I feed him. I do this and that. A lot of people might have didn't like the message Donald Sterling said, but he was saying truth. And that's what's wrong with us as a black community. We hate to hear the truth. We all right because you see Oprah as a billionaire. You see Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? You see this, you see that, but where's the industry that they building? We can see industry with other people be building for their communities. Hey, listen, me too. That's why when you see me moving certain ways, like it's no disrespect. I believe in that being respectful. But when people be disrespectful and y'all ain't came up 20 years together, this and that, because really, if I ain't came up with 20 years, I don't trust you if I ain't know you. That's how I really did it. Most of my friends that I'm with, we all been knowing each other over 30 years. I don't do this because I just met you, but like the disrespect and then people be, oh, they'll forget it. Nah, I don't forget nothing, because how many times you let a person keep playing you? How many times can somebody call you out your name, talk crazy to you, and then you supposed to be like letting it go? Like when we be talking junk, I'm not crazy. I know Quincy. I'll be laughing. Let's bring him on here. I know he's not coming. I don't talk about him. I talk about him politically. That's like Will Adele. I talk about him politically. Candace, I don't know what I know. Liddell, she's so disrespectful though. I'm just gonna tell y'all, Quincy, but he ain't. He do his little mean mugging, but he done cussed other people out. Me and him ain't got off into that. But Liddell didn't talk crazy to me. Yeah, and that's the problem. But people are, you know what I'm saying? Just because y'all like them, or this person feeling this, we posted, this and that. No, I ain't rolling with that. If you got them type of character flaws where you can be disrespectful, I'm not pushing your movement, because it's not a movement of justice. You know what I'm saying? Built on just. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing that. A lot of these movements that you seeing people pushing ain't built on truth. You know what I'm saying? These are their own things that they got going for themselves, and I won't be part of that. So you must know something. You must know something. Is this what we doing? You still here in Flint, man? A young lady, I don't know him or her. Are you still in Flint? And that's what we do. Oh yeah, it's a lot of moving parts, and a lot of them people that be moving is the people you be fighting against. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, and then Flint, they always trying to use somebody. There's always somebody here like you a fool or something. I can turn you. I had this doing this way. They don't want you to think for yourself here. I can tell you that much. You be an independent thinker, you go against the grain, you ain't gonna be loved. So you just have to sit down. Like I'm not with none of that madness no more. And I was supposed to been up here uploading videos for YouTube, but I wanted to talk to the family because I see a lot of, but I let it play out. I'm gonna tell you from my beliefs, let it play out, because they got us so fooled. You read the Bible, God tell you do for self, and we won't do it. We still want to sit back. You can't get the Democrats when they have both houses to vote for you to get. I just want to. I'm voting for Kamala, but I'm voting, and I hope if somebody's clicked it, I'm voting that you get in, that you come up here and straighten this thing out in Flint. That's my thing. That's where my vote will go. But then I would hate to sit up there, but I'm gonna give it. But if that, I'm telling you, you won't get another one out of me. You'll be like Biden. You get your phone, and that'll be it. And that's crazy that we even got to go. And when you know what I'm saying, and you got to hope with the president that if they don't do what you want them to do, it's harder to get a president out because you got to have the people at the top who want to pull the impeachments and this and that out articles. But like hell, look at this here. I'm hoping. Like to me, it's such a dirty game. And what can you do? They have you fighting. You'll be fighting against yourself in a minute. Today's friends be tomorrow enemies. I done seen enough of that. I done seen so much backbiting going on, and then you see these people hanging out. I ain't doing it. I'm just being honest with you. Not gonna be playing, thinking everything's sweet, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Thinking you can stop. I'm not doing it. Some of these same people, man, is the reason Flint is in this disaster that it is right now. Because there's a lot of it been, and that's the reason I want to speak on it. The reason we in this situation because it was people before was in their feelings and caused all of this, and this was where we at now. That's what I'm saying. You had, like I said, Inez Brown. I'm gonna keep saying that. I got nothing but mad respect for you, but when y'all ain't handle that, y'all was, and people expecting Davina to do right now, like she supposed to do this and that. Y'all didn't expect that out of the last person. Why you gonna expect out of Davina this? And I feel Quincy on that. Y'all weren't doing this, but now y'all want us to do right. But see that's how you can get that type of conversation because all they saying to break it down in layman terms when y'all was doing it, getting y'all money, y'all it wasn't no big issue then. So why y'all finna do it because we getting it? And that's really what it is. So how can you be mad when the powers that be looking at, nah, I can give you some money? 'Cause a lot of these people is broke. Believe me, if a lot of people had their own money, they wouldn't be running around other people that got the money to go do this. They could do it themselves. And that's even on the big scale. When you saying the politicians, that's what people, oh, what's going on? Come on now. Obama could have easily did something and put Snyder. I mean, he did what he could do, what he allowed, what this system allow you to do. He did say it was a man-made disaster and not a natural. But I just feel like they should have it should have been more oversight. And you know what I'm saying, into making this go right. But when you ain't getting it, like this would be a good time to go be pressing Kamala. I would, but the Democrat, you got to press the Democratic Party. Now, if you're not finna come here when you get in, I'm not giving my vote if you ain't gonna make this right with Flint. That should be the message right there. If you want, you gotta. But that's called giving and taking. We just giving and not get nothing. No negotiating. We just gonna vote. I watched this from the Roland Martin when they was all trying to make Ice Cube look bad. What did you get when he got in office? And I'm getting sick of that every time. Y'all gotta wait. Quit telling us that. That's the problem what we in right now. Quit telling us. If you telling us do not give us something else. Do for self. But see, we ain't gonna listen to the people who really telling you to do right. We gonna find flaws because we so used to the you love this. That's how I know these people not really understanding the Bible. You love it. God wouldn't tell you to come up out of her. What's the reason and not partaking her sins? Well, like, and I'm not saying it verbatim, but Derek, why they not gonna go after him? That's my thing. Why the House of Representatives won't go after Snyder then? Because the Democrats got the House. I don't to be honest. I don't know why blacks Republicans neither. This is what we doing. They don't because it's what they've been told. This is some shit that's been told, brought down. That's the point that I was making when we've been told. That's why I was saying, and I wasn't gonna get into no thing about why are we Christians? Did we come over on a boat? Everybody that came over was Christians. That's like with us. You know what I'm saying? Our identity is so lost. A lot of our names come from where we got on plantations. The last name. That's what I'm saying. Oh, they got so they you saying DC? Okay, no, the majority is well. Okay, well, until we can flip the houses, until you can flip that, shit, they need to go after him. But he had free reign. Shit, you had Gretchen Whitmer. He endorsed Gretchen Whitmer. She should have said, "I don't take it." See, that's what I'm saying. It be passed down, and that's what people don't be understanding. A lot of this is that's how you get the spookism. But what was the pushback? No, I get what you're saying there. You was talking about in the state of Michigan. But what about the Democrats hold it in the Senate? Well, won't they do something? We need some help up this way. That's what I'm saying. That's why this is what we're doing, but they don't get it. They'll never get it. You didn't have so many scholars that that came before us, gone. Then when you got one who's sitting up here standing and telling the truth, we won't get behind them. People will come with everything. I can tell you, I still, you know what I'm saying. I lean more to the Nation of Islam. It's all people already hold up. You don't believe in Jesus? Don't even know. They believe in Jesus, but y'all don't know that. But that's what I'm saying. Do y'all even know some of these people? They so-called followers. What was Jesus doing? If you know what Jesus would be a freedom fighter. He wouldn't be with how y'all. He was going against the powers that be. Going against the powers that be. But don't nobody see that. Look at the things he was doing, what he was saying. These people act like he was riding around in Benzes and he was doing this, he was doing that. That's the point that I was saying, and did nobody understand when I said that when he had them. Did they bring up that? Did they bring up that about that 25? No, they don't, because he know what he can and can't do. Don't be no fool. He know what he can and can't do. But that's sad though, that people saying they don't know when they people is hollering. What would they be doing? See, you know what but that's what I'm saying, Derek. This is sad that they know what's going on. They done seen the people, man. It's just immediately, and that's crazy. And why she even got elected again to go down there and she not gonna do nothing, Derek. This is what's sad. This is sad. And that's the truth. That's the truth. We do. We hate our own, and can't nobody like it's craziness, man. On some of this stuff right here, I'm just fed up with it because it's like we're gonna keep playing this game over and over and over, over and over and over. And then they make you want to say put this 2025 in project in because blacks who knew how to stick together then, you'd be forced to go do it. Maybe that's one of the wins that need to be blue for the dry bones can get up. I don't know what more you can do. I watched Eric Mays plead with the people. He was trying his best to flip the seats, but the only mistake that was made was when they got Maurice out of there. If you weren't gonna get behind Sister Muhammad, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you feel, you got Liddell in. You know what I'm saying? It's like the game that was played. Yeah, you can't get it because it's gonna be too many haters. If you do organize, I could try to put something together right now. Some people, it'd be some of the same people we like would be hating. I ain't gonna say I like, that the Flint like. You will see some hating coming up. Believe me, I watch it all the time. You will see so much hating coming up. They want to keep this going because they like getting the money. They'll tell, hey, you want to argue with some doing this and that. Who else was clothing and feeding you? Until we learn how to do for self and go get our own, we're gonna continue to have this. Some of these people that's out here shouldn't even be out here. That's the crazy point. Yeah, but everybody else it's not us. Derek Smart, facts, facts, facts. You will see it because a lot of these people is paid agents and don't nobody want to be scared to say it. A lot of these people is paid agents and can't see it. A lot of these people here, some of your favorite people is paid agents, but don't nobody want to sit up there. It is what it is. That's why I'm not, ain't no you diss me, we come back. I don't work like that. Stay over there where you at. I'm gonna stay doing what I'm doing. Honestly, yeah, yeah, Angela. If we do want to outshine each other, it become a contest. I never seen where we be in so much competition with each other. I never seen it. I never seen it. I never had a problem. I never thought of myself being a leader. I never wanted to be it. Let me be honest with you. I never thought. I never wanted to be it. I was always the one. I could be the sidekick. I just knew how I am. If I ain't like it, I will call. I will call. I will call it out. Like if you on bullshit, I'll tell you. And I didn't care if. Good. Great afternoon to you, Tia here. Oh, Derek, it's been sad. Derek, it was like that during that 2019 election. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. 2019 is why this is going on right now because it was seen what I own. I remember when the good brother Troy Muhammad was on here. He told you it. I don't know if a lot of people was listening. Yeah, and that's what it is because they be acting like, man, we get so we man. Listen, I done seen so much pettiness, man, through this whole thing, man. Unbelievable. I'm like, wow. Like, but yeah, but that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Because some of the people that we was thinking was good, really everybody out for themselves. And it's just like until you can get somebody in here that's really for change. And now you saying it because E May is gone. You everybody like what a fighter at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but 2019 set us that election of 2019 has set Flint down this thing, sent this spiral. Yeah, it has it sent this thing down. I never seen where we would get so. And brother Derek, you on to something? It ain't, and it's the truth. You on to something? But these is paid. Man, all you gotta do is go look. I never seen so much backbiting with people, and then these people be considered leaders. I never seen nothing like this. I never seen it. That's why you can get a Quincy. Man, there's no knock to Quincy. No knock to Quincy. He won. I congratulate him. No knock, but this how you can get a Quincy Murphy in. This how you can get a Liddell Lewis in. Like family, if I really really had the conversation with y'all, you would be and don't get it twisted. Some of these people that's in these seats right now, some of them are liked by some of the people that y'all know. See, they ain't gonna tell y'all that face to face. So you can understand. They might tell you like a lot of people saying they was against Trump, but when they went in there, they voted for Trump. It's like, and ain't nobody. It's gonna continue to be like this until you can get. That's why, if you notice, when somebody do want to come in and wake up, you know what I'm saying, want to wake people up, you see there's a lot of rumbling going on. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't, you don't want. That's what I'm saying. When Miss Beverly was out there, the whole thing should have been get Liddell Lewis out, get the signatures. That's what it should have been. Should have never been there. Came through too many obstacles. You seen the people that was there helping her. That's why I congratulate everyone that did it. That did help Miss and Miss Beverly Biggs. There shouldn't be no question who should be wanted for the third ward. There's no question. I ain't got to get on here tell nobody what somebody should do. You see who doing the work, who out here fighting for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this, and you know, and how I try to run things over here is I'm not running on how nobody else. I don't knock what nobody else do. Everybody got there. And what up, good brother Marcus Fielder? Oh, brother, it's nothing. I just wanted to come on after this morning show, and I get nothing but respect for to her. But it shouldn't be. But that's how easy people can get in and slide on in. Bishop T. Priestley Flowers, what it do, good brother from Compton, California. That's why when people you see Mays going, I hired Mays was fighting up there. Oh, bro, you know I'm gonna keep it up, man. I don't be really paying attention to none of this, man. It's just like I just really coming on. Like I said, I was supposed to be uploading stuff to YouTube, but I just wanted to come on because a lot of stuff wasn't sitting right with me. I watch a lot of things, man. A lot of stuff. I just be sitting back like, damn. And this why Flint in this situation. And I ain't the only one to see it. I'm just the only one silly enough to open his mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's so much stuff you'll be seeing going on. But that's why I say we being ran right now in Flint at the plantation. Right now, we being ran by the house Negroes. Till you get some stand up when E. Mays left. Hey, that was a hell of a fighter that left. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he didn't have the votes. He still was gonna put it on the floor to show the people. But then nobody see none of that. Sometimes you have to be out on your own on alone. That's why I came and did this one by myself. Whatever heat come from it, I deal with it. You know, it's just like, but when you see it, there you been here, right? And that's crazy when you got people that'll fight. You won't fight for yourself. Crazy. Yeah, but people keep forgetting all that. It was hard, man. Them be hard battles, man. I understood, Maze. I'm hard fights to fight, man. When a person they dog and you out, you getting this and you getting that when you see him, and now we come to find out all that shit was illegal. That was going on. Yeah, but look how that even went. That was such. You see, man, you see people. That's why I hate because I do wear my feelings on my sleeves. When you see stuff like that, man, that's cold blooded. Yeah, cold blooded. No, you ain't lying. You know, my old bands to tell me said, you know, this ain't for the faint at heart. You know, this ain't for the faint at heart. And you know what I'm saying? Shit, you got to stand on it. You know, a lot of people, they cool, they want to be. I'm not caught up in, oh, I gotta ride. I'm not into that. I'm not. If I gotta impress you, I don't need you. I'm not doing all of that. We too grown. I'm 40. I'm not doing all that. I'm not no 21. I'm not doing all that. If you think I'm finna impress you, if you still impressed by material things, come on. No, no, this ain't no new show, Terry. This was just me coming on here. They didn't, but listen, Mark, they didn't want, man, they didn't want, that was, they wasn't happy that Miss Biggs did that. That's what the problem was. They can't say they the only ones who done it. They didn't want to see that being successful. Y'all don't know. I didn't have been in conversations. Deborah Loon and how you doing? I done been in them conversations, man. When you when you peel it back, man, the people that you thought was really, man, they was this is stuff they doing for themselves. This them they want to be I. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching a lot of stuff, even that BS like me and Patrick getting paid to say, man, listen, some people are delusional. And this really what this is. This is it's a lot of delusional things going on, you know. But I never, you know, and that's why I give Miss Bev nothing because she was out there. I give everybody that was out there helping Miss Bev get that. See, what I learned, people want you to do the work for them. They will. They want you to do the work for them. And believe me, I done ran into some good people. Man, listen, Derek, and we both from here. You know, ain't nobody. What's up, Winters? You a Flintstone, man. You know how we get down. We ain't never seen. I ain't mess with the politicals. I ain't gonna lie to you, but now that I done got in it, man, I done grade like a joker. Yeah, I might tear. I know I am. I know I'm probably get some more BS. What's the name? I know I'm gonna get some more. Probably it's probably why we in. I got us in the situation we in. You know, Angela, he didn't see it. Sometimes we be blinded. We be blinded. Man, Derek, you know, some of these people, man, would nobody be paying attention to them. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Some of this stuff that we saying, man, we would be laughing at. That's who they saying they leader is. I know how the brothers in the hood be talking. That's their leader. Like, man, would nobody be paying attention? Man, some of these people wouldn't even. And this person, he's running for the third ward. Man, him, I'm telling you how would it be saying. This new stuff that we doing, man, these ain't the real Flintstonians. I'm knowing some ones who would be, man, go to that, man, people, but I understand is, you know, a lot of heartache, a lot of our loved ones gone. You know what I'm saying? That was really teaching. Man, a lot of these people wouldn't be getting no listen to, man. I don't even know how some of these people even got put in these positions. But I know how they got put in these positions. It don't take no rocket scientists to figure out. You got to remember, we we be having our people and they be having their people. I don't get it twisted. They gonna continue to keep, and I'm gonna be respectful of the powers that be. They gonna keep them 5 or 6 votes, and they gonna keep them a mayor in there. But the thing is, you gotta hope the 5 or 6 votes, these new negotiators, that's what I'm finna call council now. I'm not calling them council. These new negotiators would know how to go in and negotiate for the people. Yeah, that was a long time ago, Angela. That was ages ago. He graduated, he came out of Flint. Yeah, Flint was good at one time. But now, the way this thing being ran, man, it's like being ran. But he was able to get back. What up, no name? I'm just saying in general, man, the way Flint is being took and the people with it, I'm just confused that the water not fixed. So I don't know what the hell. And there's no shot to Melissa Mays, the unconcerned, I mean the concerned pastors. Damn, why I keep saying that. The concerned pastor, I don't know what deal they want to stroke and how that helped the people. Them little pipes that was getting fixed, but if you ain't fixing the whole infrastructure, back to the water pipe, what is you fixing it for? What are we doing? And it's like we putting a band-aid on a wound that needs stitches. And it's crazy. And I can't believe the people is falling for like we actually letting this go down. It's crazy. But then when you go into pointing out certain things, like I said, until they stop this backbiting, right now, I'm gonna tell y'all. All I can tell you, and until you stop all this backbiting and you can get all that together, until we have a come to Jesus moment, Flint ain't gonna be fixed. All Flint got is everybody trying to fight who finna lead, who want to lead the Negroes in Flint. That's really what you seeing. You seeing people who want to run it. Derek Smart, facts, facts, facts. But we don't know. But we don't know. We don't know business. That's the problem. We don't know business. They want to keep. We keep being spent. We supposed to been down. They should have been down there, Gretchen, down at Lansing. Should have been down there. Tens of thousands of people down in Lansing. You see how. You see when they was doing the no mask, they filled up Saginaw Street. They filled it up. When they was like, oh, they didn't want to do the mask and they filled it up. But we can't get in the water been poisoned. Sure, this is what we doing. But we made it this way. You bring drugs into the community, what you think gonna happen? We seeing the same what they did to the Bay Area in Oakland. Brought drugs in. If you go look at the communities, they bring the drugs in. Who bring the drugs in? And then this is who we going to ask to help us. The same people bring the drugs in like we running down here. We going with city. We going this. We doing it backwards. That's backwards. I bet you if down there 30 or 40 Flint residents pulled up down in Lansing, you'll get some stuff moving. Yeah, because these man, Derek Smart, you on point. Yeah, the media, but the thing is now, and this what I want to say is us being podcasters. I mean, it is what it is when you doing the media. Even we got to do better. We got to get out our feelings too. If some don't go our way, we got to get out our feelings. I'm noticing that a lot of us in this, including myself, sometimes we got to get out our feelings. If you doing this, tell the truth. Get out your feelings. If ain't because I'm starting to notice it's too much dealing in feelings. Get out your feelings. Yeah. But see, but that's what we be doing. That's the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? If you hear, you gotta you be the voice for the people. Tell the truth. Even if it might hurt people you cool with. I know some of the last 2-3 weeks we've been A10 been in some bumpy things. But it's the truth. But I'm happy though, because we moving a lot of the fake ones away from us. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad they walking away or moving how they, I'm glad you're showing me who you is. You know, in due time, everything will be revealed. But I'm glad to seeing how stuff is really going. I really love things like this when you can get out there. And then I'm like Cat too. Don't expect me to speak highly of you when you didn't do it to me. If my experience with you, I don't care what the next person experience was with you. If mine was terrible, I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna speak on it. I'm not gonna sit up here and make it like, oh, because you might be great to them people on the outside that don't know. No, no, no. Derek's right because you don't hear. We got all like I said, all these churches and all these, but we couldn't pull no resources together and put something together. But that's what we do. Oh, I want to get this money. If I can get with her right here. And I'm gonna say this: if you no, this live aside quill. It's just me. I'll just put it on YouTube, family. I'm sorry because I'm gonna probably be doing something, but I'm really finna start kind of coming me. I'm on some things I'm gonna do. I'm trying to come away from Facebook. I'm gonna still put the other shows on Facebook, but some new things I might be coming with. I'm gonna be strictly because I said I was gonna do it. And I got poll talk over there, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gradually trying to come away from Facebook. Me personally, not everybody. I'm just saying me. Let me get this together. Me, because there's some things you know what I'm saying. And plus, YouTube give you a little more freedom than Facebook. Facebook, I can put something up for Minister Farrakhan. I'll be down there on said the fact checkers came. I'm like, where the lie at? You know, but it is what it is. I'm just I don't know. I just came to get some blow some steam off. Like I seen a lot of stuff that's going on, but until we get out of this pettiness, Flint gonna continue to be lost and get some people who really want to help the residents. Because all we getting is people who just really fatten their own pockets. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when you can get, but the second ward should be really should have been hollering. Miss Beverly stay in the third ward. Oh yeah, yeah, Derek Smart, he brainwashed. Oh yeah, you ain't lying. But yeah, but then no, but when he tell you when he did it, what it was for, he was in college. He just wanted to hook up with chicks on it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't. I think you know what I'm saying. But I do think you know it'll get better though, man. We just gotta we gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? We just oh you right. You right. Hey Mark, I'm not I can't you 100% right. But until you can get this stuff together, until you can get this stuff together, it is what it is. And I ain't gonna lie to you. It is what it is. But you know, anytime the government going I still stick to this. If the government behind them, that's not my leader. But that redistricting, the people wasn't even up on. They didn't go to none of that to see what was going on with the redistricting. That's what it was so crazy. But we had some of our people to look like us that was going along with the redistricting. That's what it's so crazy. It's so crazy because they give us these titles and these little positions. We lose our mind and we think we with them, and we not. And it has so many people come fighting. We looking at it on this small level because we here. We get did. It's unbelievable wrong. That's why I'm like, man, I some things I hate. It's like it irks my blood when I hear this. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to knock nobody. It's just this how I'm feeling. But far as y'all can have that backbiting. I'm not doing it. You're not gonna be doing no backbiting, doing all this behind my back, and then think we once I get wind of it or you show me, I know how to deal with you. It's no disrespect. I'm over here, you over there. And I mean stay over there. I'm not doing none of that. Like you're not finna be coming. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Stay over there. But don't be coming back thinking I don't do that. What other people do, they can have that. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? You can be friends with them. I'm not. I'm not. I wouldn't lie. I'm gonna be honest. If it was my cousin I grew up with, yeah, right, Derek Smart, Christopher Sims. You right. That two pulled out didn't hurt my feelings, as they call it, extraction. You know, so I mean, it is what it is. Family, I didn't want to keep y'all. I didn't kept y'all for an hour and 28 minutes. I just wanted to tap in, and you know, oh, for sure, for sure. You know, I'm gonna just stay out the way, man. I'm trying to stay out of it. If you see me not over here or it ain't none of that. It's just I ain't got time for it. You know, I don't know how to be fake. It ain't finna be fake. Like one of my OGs told me, we don't know how to be fake, and I ain't finna get off into that. Most definitely, brother Derek. I'm gonna be on it. You know, like I say, all minds will be coming. The Spacely Show gonna be on YouTube. You know, I ain't finna be you know, going the back and you know, I ain't doing it. So if y'all see why I ain't doing none of this, it ain't that I'm not. I don't believe in it. It's the people behind that's doing it. I don't believe in. Oh, most definitely, Jeff, definitely. I mean, like I said, if you see him, if it was called doing the work and you would do it, there wouldn't be no question on who you should vote for in these wars. And it's just the truth. But sometimes we can't also be fooled by that. We seeing stuff that's being done. We know it's political season time. We know people trying to hold something, so you're gonna see stuff getting did. Just the family can't be lost by that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to speak truth to that. You can't be lost by that. It was already stuff. That's why I was laughing with the Seventh Ward, but I told y'all how the Seventh Ward was. You know what I'm saying? I seen, I don't get it, but sometimes you can overplay your hand. And then I feel like with that 30,000 that they was giving, that was for the campaign. You know what I'm saying? The other ones, no, they're not gonna be able to spend it because you need 5 votes to get it spent. So that giving that out, they was never gonna help no other ones. And I hope the citizens understand that. You know what I'm saying? Don't right. That's what you have, but they don't see you gotta get people out to vote. I'll be glad when the people on this plantation wake up. But family, I thank y'all for tapping in. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9 in the morning for the bump. I do gotta stop uploading these things on YouTube. I was only supposed to be on for like 30 minutes, but I enjoyed y'all for taking y'all time out to come tap in with the, the weakest one on 18 as far as podcasting. Spacely Sprockers, I'm out. Peace.